What is up? It's 4:30 in the morning. We're out here. I think it's leg day. I haven't even looked to see what we're doing, but we're doing some warm up for the legs. Some line clamshell, open and close. And then I don't know what we're gonna do next, but we are gonna go to the shop today. We still want to go look at that house, but there's only two people today at the shop, so I'm gonna be there with them to probably till 11. Maybe go see the house. Then we gotta pick up Harper and Eleanor, and then we're gonna go drop them off at volleyball, and then Eleanor and I will come home. Action-packed day in the afternoon. The cool thing is we got about 30 minutes of practice in yesterday with doing some bump set spike outside in the net, and Eleanor is the younger one, and she was actually bumping it back to me, and I could set it to Harper. It was a lot of fun. Afterwards, I was like, I really like being able to play with my kids, playing some volleyball. And then we rotated, and I was bumping. And I really had to figure out how to bump. I kept hitting off to the side and stuff, so I had to really focus on keeping my arms straight and or like together instead of being out, one arm higher than the other. Once I figured it out, I got to bump it back to Harper. She got to set it. She needs to work on her set a lot, and so we're gonna practice that. So she got set and served, but she's pretty good at like attacking the ball, which is good. So if we get two of them in there, it's gonna be a lot of fun playing some volleyball with them. Then Harper was like, we should go play some beach volleyball this summer. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll see how we do. But all right, let's get to working out. gonna do 5 sets of 2, 1 low height power clean, 1 power clean. And we're gonna try and keep them snappy. Last week we got up to 185. Didn't feel as snappy, like I didn't feel like I was exploding through the hips. This time we're gonna try and explode through the hips for all the sets and really try and catch it in a good front rack position. Catch it more like this instead of like this. And we're gonna see where we go. So try and keep it, like 155, 165 and snappy. $155 felt pretty good. Caught it where I wanted to. I felt pretty fast through the middle. So we're gonna see what this 165 does. See if we can't stay consistent with it. Might stay here, might go up, we'll see. Alright, we're gonna go 175. See what happens. $175 didn't feel too bad. We're gonna see how it goes again. I felt pretty clean on it, on the clean. So let's see how 175 feels again. Oh, that felt pretty good. Felt real good. All right, we're gonna do 8 back rack lunges right into 10 back squats. And we're going 165. We did 155 last week. Doing 165 this week. And we're just building the muscular endurance in the legs. Let's make it happen. Set number 2. Falling. Oh, good workout. Now it's time to make breakfast, the usual kind of stuff, the day in, day out. Make some breakfast, get the kids ready for school, drop them off at the shop. Still gotta find some houses to go look at. We gotta sell something in February. I don't know how that goes. This is where I do all the editing. About to upload some videos to the hard drive and hopefully edit them later today or tomorrow. But this is where it's at. This is the Marcus Allgood podcast show. Join that. Listen to it if you haven't already.